Well, if you spent time on the top end of the perimeter lately, well, you know, Atlanta drivers don't need a crystal ball to predict the future. They're just a traffic app and a good snack or two. Now GDOT is rolling out its latest twist on I-285's, and this is aimed at smoothing out your commute. All right, let's bring in our friend from GDOT, Natalie Dale. Happy Friday to you.
Happy Friday. I think that might be our new campaign. Bring a snack.
Bring a snack or two. That's it.
Who's going to be angry if they're in traffic if they've got a snack? That's a good one.
You know what I mean? And a good song on the radio. That's all you need, right? What makes this stretch of the perimeter, you know, so chronically congested anyway?
Well, we've had a lot of work going on there for the past decade, really. When you think about Transform 285-400 project that was ongoing, this is sort of a breakout of longer term projects in that region. So yes, if you have that commuter fatigue because we've really sort of stacked one project after the next, and the future is express lanes. So this project really builds on to what the wins that we created with 285-400 and will make the corridor more able to easily accept those express lanes by some of the work we're doing now.
Yeah, we understand this would be an auxiliary lane. What is that? What is an auxiliary lane, and why would you put one there?
Some people call it, you know, a side road. You think about when you are on 285, 85, 75, you have those roads on the side that run parallel to the interstate, and their job is to get people really from point A to point B alongside the interstate, but without the merging and weaving they need. So what this group of motorists need is they need a way to really sort of track that same direction, but their trip is shorter. So this auxiliary lane is between Riverside and Roswell. We have a lot of people who travel in that region, so they don't necessarily need to get on the expressway as they used to do. That's a lot of what added to the congestion and the crashes in that region, was a lot of people who needed to quickly get on and quickly get off, merging and weaving. Now what this auxiliary lane does is separate that traffic so they can easily travel alongside the interstate without the need to merge and weave in with everyone who's going, say, all the way to Smyrna or all the way to Alabama.
Mm-hmm. Once the express lanes are put in, does that auxiliary lane go away, or does it always stay a part of it?
No, that's going to be a valuable part of how that community travels. But we had to sort of redesign that stretch of road in addition to the Mount Vernon Bridge that was rebuilt as part of this sort of impactful corridor, so that when we build the express lanes in the future, that they'll be able to easily fit geographically into the sort of, look at the top end, you've got the steady curve, you've got a lot of bridges. So it's making it easier for those express lanes to be incorporated into the dynamic of the interstate well down the road.
Gotcha. Are we still set for the timing of finishing the project?
We are looking to be finished by the end of this year. Hooray! A great win for motorists in that area. We love to hear it. And so this has been an impactful corridor. It will be a corridor of impact this weekend, as we will have lanes closed in that area all day Saturday, so 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So if you are traveling in this stretch this weekend, it's going to be a corridor of impact. You're going to want to steer clear. But, you know, we have about a month and a half. It's going to be a holiday present. Hopefully by the end of the year, 2026, coming for you.
Mighty nice. Anything else real quickly that we need to be looking out for this weekend?
As always, safety when on the roads. We continue to see aggressive speeds, lack of seatbelt usage, distracted driving, especially when you're looking at these construction zones, these corridors of impact where we have lane closures, where we have things shut down. You have got to make sure that you are traveling at your best around Metro Atlanta as we wrap up some of these projects before the winter weather season gets here, and we're not as able to do much work.
Sounds good. Always a pleasure to talk to you, Natalie Dale. Really appreciate it.
Favorite part of my Friday.
All right, take care now.